Hey guys, Mrs. Lyons. I am going to do this example for you from the test review class kick. It's slide 3, question number 8. I've been giving lots of people lots of trouble, so I thought let's just go through this, okay? And there's a couple of important things that we can point out as we do go through. All right, so notice I put my atom inventory here of things that I have on both sides of my equation. Okay, the first thing I want to draw your attention to is the SO4, which is a sulfate ion, okay? Anytime we have an ion on both sides of the equation, we can leave it together. In other words, we don't have to separate sulfurs and oxygens and balance those by themselves. If the ion is on both sides of the equation, we leave it together. So in my reactants, I have one SO4, one sulfate. In my products, I have 3. Okay, now you'll notice something else that I have that you might be scratching your head about. Notice I have OH, okay? And yeah, sure, I got OH here. It's boron hydroxide. OH is hydroxide, okay? If you cover up this, what I've added down here, I don't see any OHs. So here's the trick, okay? Water is 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen, right? If you write water, okay, as hydrogen and hydroxide, it now looks like this equation has OHs on both sides. And guess what? If you write water like that, it does have OHs, and it makes the balancing way easier. So I'm going to look, see on this side, I've got 3 hydroxides, 3 OHs. And on my products, I have 1 OH. Okay, and then I'm going to count this hydrogen by itself. So I've got 1 hydrogen. Over here I have 2. And then finally boron, I have 1 on this side and 2 on this side. So from here it's just basically doing the balancing. So let's see if we can go through this and get it figured out. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to balance my sulfates just because they're big. All right, notice I've got 3 here. I've only got 1 over here. Okay, so if I put a coefficient of 3 out front, now I have 3 sulfate atoms, or sulfate ions, excuse me. I also have, because this applies to everything, I also have 6 hydrogen. Okay, let's look at boron. Is boron balanced? No, boron is not balanced. I've got 2 boron on this side. I have 1 on the reactant side. So let's put a 2 here. All right, if I do that, now I have 2 boron, and I have 6 hydroxide. So I've got 6 hydroxide. Okay, so let's see. My hydrogens and my hydroxides are the last thing that I have to balance. So notice I need 6 hydrogen. I also need 6 hydroxide. So guess what? If I put a 6 here in front of the water written as HOH, guess what? Look at this. 6, I've got 6, and I've got 6. Okay, and my equation's balanced. I've got hydrogens, sulfates, boron, and hydroxide. Everything is equal on both sides of the equation. And then just for good measure, I'm going to put a 1 right there, just so that I know that everything is perfect. All right. So guys, I hope that helped clear things up a little bit for you. Typically, we don't have anything that hard on the test. But just in case, it's good to know how to kind of attack those a little bit differently. All right. I hope that helps, and I will see you in class.